Hey guys, welcome back. On today's episode, I'm going to show you my top 5 tools that I highly recommend for you to have in your own garage. So let's go. Over the years, I've accumulated many different tools that have cost upwards of thousands of dollars. And I understand that's not exactly the best and the easiest for a lot of people to get. And in hindsight, if I went back and I redid it again, these are the top 5 tools that I would recommend everyone to start with, as it's very beneficial and makes life a little bit easier. So the first tool I have to show everyone kind of goes without saying, everyone should have a really good socket set. You want something that has both 1/4 inch, 3/8, imperial, metric. This one in particular has a bunch of different Torx bits just because German, BMW, Audi things. Lots of different bits, extensions, spark plug sockets, and the little swivel head. Of course, it does come with a little screwdriver, which is nice if you ever want to use it on the side of the road, or if you need to use a specific bit, it works really great. Of course, in turn, you can get a bunch of different screwdrivers, but it's nice to get just a all-in-one kit. You can fold it up, put it in your vehicle, take it with you if you go on road trips, or just open it up like I do, put it on the table, and use it. Make sure the 10 mil doesn't go missing. It likes to up and take off, and it tends to wear out and disappear and go on a vacation. Probably goes with that stick from the Seafoam video, but make sure when you're done, put them all back, do a tool check. That way you don't lose them and you don't end up with a socket drawer like I do that has a bunch of miscellaneous ones, all but a 10 mil. All right, next up, big boy Milwaukee. I highly recommend having this impact along with any other ones that you might have, simply because it's advertised at having 1,400 foot-pounds of nut-busting torque.
These nuts.
We can all have a laugh, but jokes aside, this thing will get you out of a jam, no doubt. It doesn't ask. It's either gonna break the head off the bolt or it's gonna bust that nut free. It saved my ass a couple of times. One being when I was working on my CRV. If you work with Hondas, you know that crank pulley's torqued to 150 foot-pounds. 2 clicks, easy. Second time is when I was working on my RX-7 engine. The big nut on the back, 54 mil, I think it's torqued to 400 some odd foot-pounds. Pin the flywheel, no issue. Did fantastic, everyone should have one. Next up, just a simple voltmeter. If you think you're having a power issue with your vehicle, if it's not starting, you think it might be a battery concern, you could simply use this to diagnose very simple problems, check the voltage of your battery. If you think you might have a fuse issue, you could do a continuity test, or if you think you have something more major like a break in the wiring or a short to ground, you could run a resistance check. Very simple tool, keep it in your toolbox, doesn't cost a whole lot, everybody should have one. Next up, just a simple little Bluetooth dongle. You just plug into your OBD socket, and in turn, it can help you diagnose a lot of issues that you could have with your vehicle. Whether it's a check engine light, ABS issue, or even an airbag light. Say you ended up disconnecting one of the airbags or one of the seats. This can help you fix that issue. Very simple, cost effective. You can get them on Amazon for $15 to $20. And on the App Store, there's any number of free apps that you could download. You don't need to spend $1,000 for a very fancy scanner when you could do it for 15 to 20 bucks. Simple thing, throw it in your toolbox, glove box, whatever you want, pairs with Bluetooth, great product to have. Last but not least, you'll never believe what it is. A simple little 90-degree pick tool. You can get them in packages of 3, 4, 5, however many. They come in different bends, orientations, but this one in particular, among all else, has helped me in many binds. When you can't get your hands around and you want something to help hold something, or if you need a little bit of a nudge to pry on a coupler where you can't quite reach it, a little pick tool. I don't know how many times with these sausage fingers I wasn't able to disconnect a connector. All you do with the little pick tool, you pry up the little tab, you could reach from underneath. It's super simple, basic, something I think everybody should have in the toolbox. So that's it. Those are my top 5 essential tools. What do you think? Do you use something different? Did I miss something? Feel free to let me know in the comments below. I'll try to find a link for these items and leave them in the description. They can be had for relatively inexpensive, so sometimes you just need to shop around for the best price. That's it for today. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.